Puta, hindi na kayo naawa sa bata. Ha? Tapos lahat ng kababuyan ginawa niyo sa bata. Puta. Umaayaw na nga. Pinilit nyo pa. Umaayaw na ngang suminghot. Pinipilit mo pa. Nung pinapasinghot ka nitong dalawa,
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
tuloy-tuloy ang pag-inom mo ng wine. Hanggat
Opo.
malasing ka. Nanghina ka ba?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Ano nararamdaman mo? Were you high? Nanghina ka ba?
Namanhid po ako, Your Honor.
Ha?
Minanhid po ako, Your Honor.
Ano to? Namanhid.
Minanhid po.
Namanhid.
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 Yes po,
Alright.
Your Honor.
So you lie down in the bed. Am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, ha?
Yes po, Your Honor.
And then, when you lie down sa bed, doon nag-umpisa yung sexual harassment.
Hindi po ako nag-lie down. Hinila po ako sa bed.
Hinila ka sa bed.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Sino nang hila sa'yo sa bed?
Jojo Nones po, Your Honor.
Jojo Nones. So, nung hinila ka sa bed, ano, napahiga ka ba? Napaupo ka ba? O ano?
Napahiga po ako.
Napahiga.
Yes po.
Alright. And then, that started everything.
Yes po, Your Honor. I don't wanna go into details po, Your Honor.
Yeah, no. I'm just asking. You were sexually harassed. Correct?
Yes po, Your Honor.
You deny?
Yes po, Your Honor, we deny allegations po.
Ano ginawa niyo doon sa bata?
Wala po kaming ginawang masama kay Sandro, Your Honor.
Ano nga ginawa niyo? Doon nandun siya.
Wala po, Your Honor.
Really?
Nagkwentuhan, we
Really?
played music, we socialized, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Anong pinagkwentuhan ninyo? Sige, interesado ako. Ano pinagkwentuhan ninyo?
Marami po, like, ang simula po,
Ha?
ang mga napag-usapan po namin sa simula, yung sa gala, nadapa po si Hipon, tapos, and then yung mga after parties, mga ganun po. Napagkwentuhan po namin yung gala, yung mga events na nangyari during the gala, tapos, and then, yan, we were drinking, socializing, listening to some music.
Sandro, dali lang. Nakapagkwentuhan daw sila sa iyo.
Nakipagkwentuhan po nung una. Pinakilala po ako kay Richard Dode. Pinakilala po ako na si Sandro to. Magaling na artista to. Kinuha ko na to dati sa Agimat ng Agila. Magaling na bata na kontrabida to. Si Sandro, anak ni Nino. Ito po yung sabi. Yun po yung sabi niya. Yun lang po yung napag-usapan.
Yung kinikwento ni Mr. Nones ngayon, yung ba pinagkwentuhan ninyo?
Hindi po totoo, Your Honor.
Mr. Nones.
These are allegations po, Your Honor, kasi we were just socializing po. In fact po, during the entire time, nakakapag-text freely po si Sandro. He was texting freely, so wala pong anything that connects to his allegations, Your Honor.
Can you repeat it again?
We deny po the allegations kasi po
Ibig sabihin, pinatawag mo yung bata para makapagkwentuhan lang.
Hindi ko po siya pinatawag, Your Honor.
Kung nga nag-text eh.
Yeah, umakyat po siya on his own volition at sinabi niya po na dadaan
At
lang
his
po siya
own
ng
volition
saglit.
because you texted him. God damn it you.
Your Honor, with all due respect po, he said po, akyat po siya, dadaan po siya saglit.
Because you texted him. You were the first one who texted him. Diba? You did not deny it.
Yes, Your Honor. But
You
there was no direct invitation from me.
luring Sandro to go to your room.
There was no luring involved, Your Honor. There was no direct invitation from me.
Anong klaseng tawag yun? You were inviting him.
It was just a conversation. Every text, Your Honor, is in response to
Ang hirap
another
sa'yo,
text,
ang dami
Your
mo nang
Honor.
dinilit na messages. Hindi lang naman si Sandro ang tinetext mo eh. Ang dami mo pang mga artistang tinetext eh. Baka makachamba ka eh. Oh no, you tell me the truth. We're here to ferret out the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay? Because if you will continue to lie here before this committee, I have no other choice. I have no other alternative but to cite you in contempt.
I'm not lying po, Your Honor.
Did you harass him?
No po, Your
Sexually
Honor.
harassed?
No po, Your Honor.
Really? Huh? Really? You don't talk, you give advice.
Your Honor, these are the very same issues being investigated by the DOJ right now. So if I keep further answering questions regarding the details, this could incriminate us and could affect our case and defense, Your Honor. These
No,
are
I'm just asking you practical questions here. It's just answerable by yes or no. Why did you delete your messages? Kung wala ka talaga tinatago.
Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, na-mention ko na po yun sa previous hearing at sa executive session, Your Honor. Further answering details regarding the case, Your Honor, will violate our right to self-incrimination, Your Honor, and we would like to invoke our right and answer those allegations. We can even provide you with our counter affidavit, Your Honor, once we receive the complaint from the DOJ, but we would like to be given the chance to answer them at a proper forum and know the allegations as well, Your Honor.
Totoo ba, based on my investigation, sinabi sa'yo, Sandro, ni Jojo Nones, what stays here, what happened here stays here. Kung ano
Correct po,
nangyari
Your-
sa kwarto,
Tama po,
mananatili
Your
sa kwarto lang.
Yes po.
Sino
Yes po,
nagsabi
Your Honor.
nun?
Si Jojo Nones po, Your Honor.
Okay. Si Jojo Nones ang mas agresibo. Pardon my word. Pardon my term.
Parehas po sila, Your Honor.
Parehas silang ano,
Yes po, Your Honor.
so kasi dito sa investigasyon ko, no, binasa ko rin nung nakaraan, there was really sexual assault. Tinanggal mo yung t-shirt ni Sandro, di ba? Mr. Nones,
No po, Your Honor, hindi po.
tinanggal mo yung t-shirt.
No po, Your Honor, hindi po.
Ha?
No po, Your Honor, hindi po.
Tinanggal
totoo
ba t-shirt mo, Sandro?
Si Richard po yung nagtanggal. Polo po yung tinanggal, hindi po t-shirt, Your Honor. Pero,
Oh, Richard.
Your Honor,
Your Honor, hindi po totoo yun.
Tanga ng tunga. Puta, hindi na kayo naawa sa bata. Puta, yun na. Ha? Tapos lahat ng kababuyan ginawa niyo sa bata, puta.
Your Honor, with all due respect, please don't judge us. Hindi pa po kami convicted sa case. The case
No, but
has
you're
just
lying.
been filed po. We are not
I'm
lying
not
po, Your
judging you,
Honor.
you're lying.
We're also just defending our side, Your Honor. It is our constitutional right to defend our right, Your Honor. So we are not being disrespectful at all. We're not lying. We're just
Okay. What was the action that GMA 7? What was the action of GMA 7 with regard to the complaint of Sandro?
We were sent a notice to explain and a supplemental notice to explain, and then we were put on preventive suspension, Your Honor.
So you're suspended.
Yes, Your
Both of
Honor.
you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ha?
Yes po, Your Honor. Wala po kaming kinikita as of now.
Eh dapat nga hindi lang suspension ng inabot ninyo eh. Dapat expulsion.
Well,
If indeed these allegations are true. Hindi naman sa, I'm not preempting everything, no? Pero base sa sa usap-usapan, base rin sa investigasyon ko, may drugs involved. Okay? Ang tanong, saan mo kinuha ang drugs? Ha? Saan nyo kinuha ang drugs na pinangsinghot nyo ro sa bata? Na wala namang kaalam-alam yung bata. First time niya ginawa na dahil because you lured him to take these drugs. Tana, kabat, ilan taon nito? 23? 20, ilan taon ka na ba, Sandro?
23 po, Your
Oh.
Honor.
Ngayon lang siya, umaayaw na nga. Pinilit nyo pa. Umaayaw na ngang suminghot. Pinipilit mo pa.
Your Honor, may I po? With all due respect po, Your Honor, kung yung mga ano nyo po, galing lang po kay Sandro as allegations, Your Honor, they are just allegations
Excuse
po,
me.
Your Honor.
Hindi galing kay Sandro. Investigation ko.
Okay
Hindi
po,
ko
Your
naman
Honor.
kilala yan eh. Ang tatay kilala ko. At hindi, I never interviewed his father. I got this from a different source. During the first hearing. Oh. Huwag mo turuan dito. O ano, Mr. Nones, you still deny the allegations? Ha?
Yes po, Your Honor, kasi kaming tatlo lang naman po ang nandun sa room, so wala pong ibang source ng information, Your Honor.
Kasi yung ibang investigation ko rito, hindi na for public consumption eh. Kasi hindi na maganda pakinggan eh. I will not go in, masyado kasing malaswa itong ginawa ko investigasyon. Masyado malaswa. And you still deny na wala kayong ginawang masama dito sa bata. Nakipagkwentuhan lang. Yes, ninyo.
Yes, Your Honor. I'd just like to, because the last hearing, yung second hearing po, we were all under oath, and they said that they never offered any donation. They never offered me any donation of to a charitable institution of my choice. But Attorney Annette Gozon has proven that they did through an affidavit.
Where is the affidavit? Do you have a copy? Oh, ito pala, nagsisinungaling na kayo. Yan. May affidavit na si Attorney Annette.
With due respect, Your Honor, may we be allowed to read the affidavit, Your Honor? It's a right of my client to be confronted with all the evidence of the witnesses against them, Your
Oh,
Honor.
sige. Paige, can we have the affidavit of Attorney Annette?
Your Honor, the affidavit is being reproduced right now, Your Honor.
I'll give them a copy.
Suspend lang muna po natin yung session. Pwede muna po kayong kumain. Andiyan po, suspend lang muna po habang inaantay natin.
Ready to resume, Mr. Chair?
Senator Jinggoy.
Mr. Nones, I assume that you have already read the affidavit that was duly signed by Attorney Annette, the Vice President of GMA7.
Yes, Your Honor, please. My client will answer the question.
No,
But
let your client answer, not you.
we submit to that, Your Honor. But I would just like to...
The legal counsel is here only to give legal advice to your client.
we submit to that, Your Honor. My client will answer it. Assessment
Nones.
on the affidavit, Your Honor.
No, I was asking you a while ago if you offered Mr. Nino Mulak financial contribution to any charitable institution of his own choice, and then you denied it. Now, here comes the affidavit signed by Attorney Annette, who I think this person is very credible. Here comes the affidavit signed by Attorney Annette saying that you indeed offered financial contribution to any charitable institution of his choice. What can you say?
Your Honor, upon review po of the affidavit po of Ms. Annette Gozon, nowhere in the affidavit does she mention po that there was an offer of settlement, Your Honor. And in fact, she mentioned only the donation to the charitable institution after she put, after the paragraph where she put that she said that Mr. Nino Mulak came from a previous scheduled charity event. 4 and 5, Your Honor. So it supports our statement earlier, Your Honor, that that it was part of
Basahin
the
mo ngayon number 5. Number 5.
Do we read it?
That Mr. Jojo Nones, I'll just read it for you.
Okay.
That Mr. Jojo Nones mentioned in that meeting that if Mr. Nino Mulak would want, they can donate to a charitable institution of Mr. Nino Mulak's choice. Number 6, that Mr. Nino Mulak declined. Number 7, that Mr. Nino Mulak stated that he wants to pursue the HR case against Jojo Nones and Richard Cruz. Oh. Maliwanag na maliwanag. Dito sa affidavit na nagsisunungaling ka.
Hindi po, Your Honor, kasi context po is material
Paano
po,
hindi
Your
ka
Honor.
nagsisunungaling? I was asking you, did you offer any financial contribution to any charitable institution?
No offer po of settlement, Your Honor.
I did not ask if it's
Context
a
is material.
settlement or not. The only question I'm asking you is that if you offered financial contribution. I did not say it's a settlement. You're putting words into my mouth. Mr. Chair, I move that he be cited in contempt.
Mr. Jojo Nunes, naiintindahan niyo po ba yung motion na kayo po ay patawan ng contempt?
Opo, Your Honor, pero with all due respect po, Your Honor, nag-explain
Wala
lang
na,
po ako.
nagsisungaling ka na eh. Alam mo,
nagpapaliwanag
Jojo,
lang po ako.
alam mo, hindi kita kilala ha. Kahit matagal na ako sa showbiz, hindi kita kilala. Pero, huwag naman ganun. Ha? We are here trying to know the truth, to ferret out the truth. Eh, pag patuloy ka nagsisungaling dito sa amin, talagang, isa-side ka namin in contempt. Maliwanag na dito sa affidavit. Maliwanag na sinabi ni Sandro. May drugs pa involved. May sexual harassment na involved. Hindi lang nga sexual harassment eh. Assault eh. Dahil pinagsamantalahan nyo yung bata, pinag-take nyo ng drugs, tsaka nyo pinagsamantalahan. That is a, what do you call this? Drug-induced sexual assault? Tama ba yung sinabi ko, attorney? NBI. Kawawa naman yung bata. Pinag-drugs yun ha, hinalay nyo pa.
NBI?
Sir, Your Honor, good afternoon po. There was an allegation po na pinag-sniff po siya ng drugs before the alleged na pang-aabuso po.
See? Continue deny. Continue denying it. Oh,
Mr. Jojo,
Sergeant at Arms,
are you-
Sergeant at Arms to Mr. Chair.
sasagot po ba kayo o yan pa rin po ba ang sagot po ninyo?
Yes po, Your Honor. Sumasagot po kami. These are allegations po. At
Opo,
mismo po si Attorney Conales po, sinabi niya po, allegations lang po. And
Allegations lang.
we deny po the allegations, Your Honor.
Po, there is a motion to cite Mr. Jojo Nones in contempt. Without any objection, the motion is approved. So ordered. Meron pong motion para patawan si Jojo Nones ng
Senador
contempt. Dahil wala pong Nag-o-object,
Your Honor,
pinapayagan po
please.
ito at pinag-uutos. Sergeant at Arms.
Hindi pwede.
Bring him to the detention cell. Attorney Topacio, you're not only lawyering for Mr. Gerard Santos, am I correct? You're also here as an independent resource person.
Yes,
because
Your
you're
Honor.
handling cases relative to these issues.
Yes, Your Honor.
Correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright. Kanina sinabi ko, hindi lang lalaki minumolestya, pati mga babae.
Opo.
Alright, I heard before, during the lull, you were saying that you're handling 2 cases, both female.
Opo, tapos na po yung mga kaso.
Alright. So what do you want to impart before this committee?
Ang nais ko pong impart is that in both cases po, this representation has perceived a pattern of cover-up. Doon po kapag may nagrereklamo against sexual harassment on the part of GMA7. I hasten to add, Your Honor, that I know personally Attorney Annette Gozon and her father. They are God-fearing and decent.
Before that,
Yes, Your Honor.
if I may interrupt.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Hindi naman sa kinakampihan ko yung GMA7. I do not have any, well, wala naman akong ano dyan. Pero lahat ng mga sexual harassment cases, basta nag-complain, I think ginagawa nila na action. May action kaagad. Like what happened to Sandro Mulak. Kinomplain niya yung dalawa. Ngayon, under preventive suspension sila. Inaksyonan. Yung kay Gerard, after 5 years, kahit after 5 years, inaksyonan pa rin ng GMA7. Tinanggal pa rin yung kanyang, nang halay sa kanya, yung musical director. No? With all due respect, in fairness naman sa GMA7, inaaksyonan naman nila yung mga kasong ganun.
In these cases po ay hindi po ganun ang aksyon. Maybe nagbalit na po recently o after these cases ng policy, and I applaud GMA7 for that. Pero yung pong kasong hinandle ko po noong 2009 at 2011, hindi po ganun ang nangyari. Yung una po, yung ikinomplain po na empleyado ng GMA7 na si Mr. Dan Christian Villanueva was retained even after the incident. Yun pong isa naman, yung kinomplain po si Mr. Baron Geisler, nag-continue pa rin po doon sa teleserye kung saan po nangyari yung assault.
Pero there was no staff of GMA7 involved.
Yung kay,
mga artista lang to.
Hindi po, yung kay Dan Christian Villanueva po, he was a DJ of DWLS-FM 97.1, which is up to now owned by GMA7 po.
He was also sexually harassed?
He was the one accused, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
What else do you want to impart before this committee?
Yun nga po, ang nangyari po kasi dito in both cases, and sabi ko nga po, ako nag-iba ng policy ng GMA7, maigi naman at mabilis pong action. At natutuwa naman po ako for Mr. Nino Mulak, na kahit ko po. Pero, eto pong mangyari po sa akin, ang nangyari po, ako pa po yung abogado. Noong nagreklamo, ako pa po yung napasama, na-demanda pa po ako. Yun po ang ginagawa po nila Binabaliktad po nila in the name of trying to avoid negative publicity and keeping the corporate image clean, sila po ay pine-pressure nila yung artista na i-abandon na yung complaint o binabaliktad nila, pinipilit nila magkasundo yung dalawa. Ayun nga po, ikinomplain ko po ito, Your Honor, publicly sa dyaryo. In the case of the first one, pwede ko po bang banggitin yung kliyente ko?
Well, it's up to you. It's your call.
Opo, tapos na naman po yung kaso, si Miss Yasmin Curdy.
Malalagay sa alanganin.
Opo, public knowledge naman po ito, Your Honor, na inireklamo ko po si Mr. Lars Santiago ng GMA7 sapagkat kinorner po niya noon, that was 2009, at pinasabi kay Miss Yasmin Curdy na hindi na daw niya itutuloy. Pero hindi naman po yung intensyon ng aking kliyente sapagkat in fact hanggang 2011 po ay tumatakbo yung kaso. Ang nangyari po roon ay nag-quit na po sandali ng showbiz si Miss Yasmin Curdy, nag-aral na lang po ng nursing sa New Era. At in-encourage naman po namin ni Miss Laulit Solis yung action na yun sapagkat na-stress na po yung bata at the time. Ito naman po kay Miss Bea Binene, nireklamo po namin sa minor po siya at that time, 15 years old. Nireklamo po namin, sinamahan ko sa pulis. Nandyan po buhay na saksi si Miss Colonel Emma Libunaw na noon po ay hepe ng Women and Children's Protection Office. Nakasama po sila mag-ina na nagreklamo, pumirma po sila sa blatter, nag-execute po sila ng affidavit. Nireklamo po nila na pagka inaresto yung respondent, yung inireklamo, kunin yung cellphone at saka yung computer dahil may mga compromising pictures daw of a sensitive nature at doon sa mga computer. Ang nangyari po, nung pumutok po sa media, binaliktad po nila, sinabi nila, ako daw ang may pakana nung complaint. Wala daw akong authority. Paano po nangyaring walang authority? Kasama ko po twice. Not once, but twice. To quote Susan Roses po, doon sa Akrame, yung complainant at sila pong mag-ina ang nag-complain. So, kaya nga po, minarapat ko po, Your Honor, and also with the kind indulgence of the chairman, na nag-draft po ako ng isang panukalang batas para makatulong po kahit sa aking payak na paraan dito sa komite para ma-amend po yung anti-sexual harassment law. At ito nga po, kung inyo pong pahihintulutan na Your Honor, Mr. Chair, ito po ang aking panukalang idagdag para matanggal na po itong mga cover-up kasi yung pong case po ni Mr. Gerald Santos, kailan ko po ito nakilala lamang nung ginagawa ko po yung pelikulang Mama sa Pano kasi medyo nag-showbiz na po tayo. Nag-produce na lang po tayo kasi hindi po tayo pwedeng artista katulad ng Your Honor. Doon ko lang po nalaman nga ito, natatakot po talaga sila sapagkat hawak po nung kanilang nirereklamo yung power of life and death, so to speak, over their career. Swerte nga po si Mr. Sandro Mulak, he belongs to showbiz royalty. Angkan po ni Cheng Mulak yan, nandyan si Nino, nandyan si Aga. Paano po katulad ni Mr. Gerald Santos noon, 15 years old, walang kilala sa showbiz, nangangarap na maatim yung stardom, pagkatapos natatakot po siya. Ito po ang aking panukala with your kind indulgence, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, na sana po ay pagkatapos po nitong mga hearings na ito ay mailagay sa Anti-Sexual Harassment Act bilang susog po. And I quote, any employee, manager, supervisor, agent of the employer, teacher, instructor, professor, coach, trainer, or any other person who, having authority, influence, or moral ascendancy over the complainant, yung complainant po ng sexual harassment, and who, not being directly or indirectly involved in acts of sexual harassment as defined in Section 3 hereof, and who by himself or in concert with others conceals or destroys the body of the crime or the effects and instruments thereof in order to prevent its discovery. Attorney, or yes, Your Honor.
Siguro pwede mo lang i-submit.
Ay, opo. Pasensya na po. Opo, kasi ang nangyari rito, ang nangyari po sa amin ng GMA7, nagdemandahan pa po kami, dinemanda ko pa po yung Vice President nila at that time, si Simon Ferrer. Kasi po, ang nangyari, nag-complain na nga po ng sexual harassment, nag-press-con po agad sila. Ako at tinurong may pakala nang nagka-create daw ako ng bad publicity. All of this, wala pong problema sa akin yun. Sanay po ko. Makapal po mukha ko, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. At tagal na po akong abogado. Ngunit, yun pong atmosphere na cover-up, nagdedeter po, napipigilan yung mga gustong magreklamo. So dapat ito pong atmosphere na ito matanggal para once and for all matanggal na po itong sexual harassment sa ating industriya, Your Honor.
Yes, and sabi ko nga kanina, this has been prevalent ever since. No? This has been ongoing since the 90s, siguro since the 80s. Nangyari na ito eh. That's why we have to put it into a stop eh.
Yes, Your Honor. I totally agree, Your Honor.
Kasi siguro may kakulangan sa ngipin sa batas natin, sa sexual assault, sa sexual harassment. Siguro kailan dagdagan pa ng mas mabigat na parusa. No?
Yes, Your Honor. I totally agree.
That is what we are trying to do. We are inviting resource persons like you, independent resource persons. Inimbita rin ni Senator Robin si Attorney Lorna Kapunan. From there, we can start to craft a law that will add teeth to this law na hindi na maulit itong mga ganitong klaseng karahasan na nangyayari sa mga aspiring teenagers na gustong sumikat, gusto magkapangalan sa show business.
Opo.
Lalong-lalo na yung mga walang pedigree. Yung sinasabi mo kanina, may pedigree si Nino Mulak.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, may pedigree rin kami dahil sa tatay ko.
Yes, definitely, Your Honor.
Actually, si Robin Padilla walang hindi, may pedigree rin dahil
Opo.
sila Rudy Fernandez, sila ano. No, paano naman yung mga walang pedigree?
Yes, Your Honor. And Your Honor, please, I am volunteering my services free to the committee, even after these hearings, to help in the crafting of this law. Sapagkat nandito na rin po ako, nag-produce na rin po ako ng movie, may talent agency na rin po ako, nag-invest na rin po ako sa industriya. Let us keep the industry clean na mawala na po itong dungis na ito.
Thank you very much.
Maraming
We
salamat po,
totally appreciate
Mr. Chair and Your Honor.
With the permission of the chair, we can ask the COMSEC to coordinate with Attorney Ferdinand Topacio with regard to crafting the law regarding sexual harassment. Yeah. Yes, Attorney.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. While we cannot comment on the cases mentioned by Attorney Topacio because we do not know the factual matters related to that, we would just like to categorically deny that we have a policy on cover-up because as already mentioned in the hearings...
You're from James 7?
Yes, Mr. Chair. I'm Attorney Angelo Jocno. So we would just like to categorically deny the impression that Attorney Topacio is giving to the public that GMA has a policy on cover-up on sexual harassments. Okay, GMA is quick to act on these matters. In fact, the case of Gerard Santos, even if the incident happened 5 years before he filed the complaint, GMA still acted on it. So we take matters seriously, Mr. Chair.
Yes, that is what I mentioned.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, and we note that.
Okay.
We appreciate that, Mr. Chair. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Itong si Jojo Nones, palalabasin lang namin pag magsasabi ng totoo yan during the next hearing, if there is still a next hearing. He is continuously lying before this committee. Booking na, may affidavit na, nagsalita na sa investigasyon ko, nagsalita na yung bata. Hanggang ngayon, matigas pa rin kayo.
Your Honor, please, if I may be allowed to speak, Your Honor.
No.
As regards whether
No.
or not...
You talk to your client.
We submit to that, Your Honor. At any rate, I will just do whatever is in accordance with the legal system, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I move that we suspend the proceedings. Thank you for attending.
Your Honor, if we may be given time to share a statement prepared po, is it okay?
Mr. Chair, I think Mr. Sandro Mulak wishes to make
Ano yun, Sandro? Anak? Ano yun?
Your Honor, if I may be given time to share a statement prepared po sana.
How many minutes is that, Sandro?
Ulit, no, isa lang po siya. As in,
Sige,
fasting
go ahead,
po.
go ahead.
Thank you po so much. First of all, I want to say thank you po to this honorable committee for bringing up the issues surrounding sexual abuse. Hindi lang po sa showbiz, pero sa lahat po ng workspaces. Pasensya na rin po kung hindi po ako nakapag-attend sa previous Senate hearings. Pero more than that, advice sa akin ng mga doctors ko sa NBI na hindi pa po talaga ako handa mapag-usapan yung buong nangyari sa akin. Nakakatakot po kasi at nakakahiya po. Ang hirap po kasi para sa akin makita silang dalawa ulit live. Maraming salamat po sa pag-intindi. And ayoko rin po kasi ito mangyari sa iba. Kaya po sabi ko sa kapatid ko na sana wag mangyari sa kanya yung nangyari sa akin kasi napakahirap po. Hirap na hirap po ako makatulog. Hindi po ako makakain. Araw-araw po akong ina-anxiety. Tsaka hanggang ngayon po, diring-diri pa rin po ako sa sarili ko. I try my best to look okay para hindi masyado mag-alala yung pamilya ko. Pero yung mommy ko na nasa States, araw-araw na umiiyak. Kasi sinisisi niya yung sarili niya na malayo siya sa akin at hindi niya po ako maprotektahan. Yun po yung everyday ko na iniisip para maging okay po ako. Pero yung totoo po, hindi po talaga ako okay. Naniniwala po ako na there's a need to protect all victims of sexual abuse. Bilang isang biktima, nais ko po ibahagi yung pinapaniwalaan kong pwede makonsider po ng honorable committees. Una po, yung laws na related sa sexual abuse should all be gender neutral, mapababae man, mapalalaki man. Dapat po non-traditional yung sexual acts. Hindi naman po namimili ng kasarian ang sexual abuse. And marami naman pong paraan na baka hindi marami pong paraan ng panguubuso na baka hindi po malinaw sa ating mga batas na ginagawa lang po ng babae at ng lalaki. And sana po magkaroon ng batas para protektahan yung mga biktima. Nakakatakot po kasi talaga. Like sabi po ni Kuya Gerald Santos, it's really hard to speak up. Kahit po sa papa ko, nahihirapan po ako magsabi. Umiiyak po ako sa harap niya kasi napakahirap pong tanggapin na pinaboy ka. Hinaras ka, lahat po ng bagay na yun. Para ka pong pinapak-apakan, sobrang nakakababa po. Nakakatakot po talaga magsumbong. Ako nga po, inabot ako ng 10 araw bago po ako magsabi sa mag-report. Kasi ayoko po talaga kumalat to kasi natatakot po akong maapektuhan yung career ko sa GMA kasi 3 years ko po inalagaan yung pangalan ko sa GMA. Lahat po pinakasamahan ko po ng maayos, lahat po ng mga boss ko, even yung manager ko po, alam po nila yan. And sana po magkaroon ng support services na ready na makapagsumbong po agad yung mga biktima na katulad ko po kasi hindi naman po lahat may kakayahan na magsumbong freely. Kasi po pwede po sila balikan ng mga perpetrators na gumawa ng case po na yun. Yun po. Maraming salamat po, Your Honor.
Maraming salamat, Sandro. Kung meron pong bago po tayo mag-suspend, baka may gusto pong sabihin si Sir Nino Mulak.
Your Honor, I'd just like to thank everyone who attended the hearing today and for taking time out to attend to this hearing and sa suporta po ng lahat po ng mga kaibigan at nagmamahal kay Sandro, maraming salamat po. Na-file na po namin yung case and hopefully mapadali ang pagdating ng justice para kay Sandro. Yun na po.
Okay. NBI, baka meron po kayong gustong sabihin o ako meron gustong sabihin sa NBI. Maraming salamat po sa inyong magandang pagsasagawa ng investigasyon. Baka meron po kayong gustong sabihin?
Magandang hapon po, Your Honor. We would like to thank you for considering the mental well-being of Sandro at naiintindihan niyo po yung kalagayan niya ngayon. As we can see, he is already stressed and undergoing anxiety. And salamat po sa pag-intindi and rest assured that NBI will do our job. Salamat po.
Mr. Chair.
Opo, sandali lang po. Alam niyo po, Ma'am Rubilin Lumampao, isa po tayo ako ay naniniwala na matindi ang epekto nito. Iba to kasi iba to. Parang siguro bukod sa professional help, siguro spiritual help din siguro kailangan. So maraming salamat po sa very professional ang NBI. Attorney Topacio, may gusto po kayong sabihin?
Opo, don't worry Mr. Chair, this will be short just like me. I would like to address yung abogado po ng GMA, Panyero. Alam niyo po, kilala ko yung mga Gozon, I even work with them kasi may production po ako right now, one is ongoing. Mga God-fearing and decent people po sila. They will not countenance this kind of behavior. Alam ko po yun for a fact. Ngunit, Panyero, nothing personal but if you are in denial...
Attorney Topacio, dito lang muna po ang direkta ng...
I'm sorry. But I'd like to tell the counsel for GMA that if GMA, if the legal is in denial of these things, ay hindi po natin mareremedyohan yan, Mr. Chair. Alam niyo po, hindi na sana nangyari ito kay Sandro kung 2009, 2011, mechanisms were put in place to avoid this kind of situation, Panyero. Alam nyo, of course, hindi nyo alam yan. Legal po kayo. Hiwalay kayo sa production. But you have to know, kompanyero, Mr. Chair, the kompanyero has to know that it is usual for production to close ranks in case there are complaints like this to cover it up. Kaya nga po ang proposal ko, yung mag-cover up ng mga ganito, we will be as liable as the principal who committed the sexual harassment. That is the only way na mapipigil. But at the point of the studios, not just GMA7 but other studios, nangyayari naman po ito sa lahat mechanisms must be put in place na immediate po yung action. Kito nyo po yung dalawang kaso ko. Wala pong ginawa, nag-continuous employee yung nireklamo. Yung si Mr. Geister nag-continue pa rin bilang artista ng series. Yun pang nagreklamo ang napuwersang umalis kasi hindi na niya maatim na nakikita niya doon sa set yung inireklamo niya na hindi naman tinanggal. So, kung nangyari po yan, kung ginawa lang ito noong 2009, so, more than a decade ago, wala po nang mangyayari sa ganito. So, sana po, mag-commit ang GMA7 and the other studios na higpitan pa po itong mga ganito in accordance with law sapagkat may mechanism na po doon sa 78-77 ng complaint mechanism, maluwag pong masyado. At ang nangyayari, binabaliktad pa. Can you imagine? I was just the messenger. They shot the messenger. Dinimanda nila ako. Nagdemandahan kami. Nag-areglo lang kami at pinatawad ko ng mga kapwa-abogado ko. I had to sue your vice president din, your legal din. Kasi ako na nga nagreklamo, tinulungan ko na nga yung bata. Ako pang masama, sinisira ko daw yung reputasyon ng GMA7. Hindi po dapat ganoon ang attitude, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Okay po. At maraming salamat po, Attorney Ferdinand Topacio. Attorney Angelo Diokno. Opo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Dito lang po Dito lang po
Yes, Mr. Chair. I'd just like to thank the Attorney Topacio for the unsolicited lecture regarding the matter. But again, we'd like to reiterate that GMA has had a policy against sexual harassment. And we have been strict about it. Again, we have never covered up any incident of sexual harassment. Maybe there was just a problem regarding the reporting. There are different channels in the manner of reporting sexual harassment. Like what Mr. Gerard Santos did, he elevated it immediately to the President, to the COO. In fact, GMA has a box there that you could just put there your complaint, and the COO, the President, will read it. So there are different avenues for GMA. If they say that the department is not acting on it, they can go directly to legal, to HR, or to Office of the President. So there are different avenues, Mr. Chair. So there is, again, I'd like to reiterate, I'd just like to counter the impression that Attorney Topacio is creating, is conveying to the public that GMA has a policy on cover-up. And legal is very active on the matter. We do not encourage any form of cover-up. Okay? In fact, if there is someone that is covering up the matter, we also file an administrative case against them, Your Honor. We're very active on that. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Maraming salamat po, Attorney Angelo Diokno. Sir Nino Mulak.
Your Honor, I'd just like to ask from GMA, no, kung ano po nangyari din sa decision, kasi nag-file po kami ng HR complaint, and the GMA has already received the HR complaint, and they said they will do their own investigation. So, yun nga, ang parang, so far, they placed them under preventive suspension. But is there already a decision from the, regarding the investigation?
Okay. Sir, Attorney Angelo Diokno, ano pong development doon po sa investigation po ninyo?
Yes, Mr. Chair, regarding that matter, while we are not the members of the investigating committee, we'd like to confirm that the investigation is ongoing. I believe the two alleged perpetrators here have already submitted their answer. I'm not sure if the camp of Mr. Nino Mulak submitted additional evidence based on the findings of the NBI. That's why I think there is a supplemental NTE. And then after that, the investigation committee has 30 days to resolve the matter. And Attorney Annette, Mr. Chair, has undertaken to furnish a copy to the committee of the resolution. So rest assured, Mr. Nino Mulak, that there will be a resolution regarding the matter. Currently, they are under preventive suspension.
Okay, Sir Nino, so malinaw na inantay din nila yung sa NBI, so may 30 days. Opo.
Thank you, Senator.
Salamat po, Sir Nino Mulak. Ma'am Attorney Maggie Abraham Garduque. Ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor, please. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, for allowing me the opportunity to speak, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Your Honor, my only statement is that, with due respect, Mr. Chair, I would like this honorable committee to look into the case of Bengzon versus Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, Your Honor, with respect to the jurisdiction when a case is already filed, Your Honor. With due respect, just look into it. That the moment a case is already filed, especially in this case that it is already within the jurisdiction of the Department of Justice, so that there would not be any conflicting judgments and we do not violate the exclusive domain of jurisdiction, Your Honor. We let the Department of Justice investigate and do the preliminary investigation that matter, Your Honor. Mr. Chair. Likewise, Your Honor, in the case of Bengzon versus Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, it was stated there the power of contempt of the Senate, Your Honor, where there is a period wherein how long does the detention in under contempt a person will be detained, Your Honor. That's all, Mr. Witt.
Maraming salamat po, Attorney Maggie Abraham Gartuque. Marami na pong mga ganyang naging usapin dito sa pagdinig po ng Senado. Maraming salamat po at nasa record po ang inyong sinabi.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Opo.
Chair.
Gusto ko lamang pong kamustahin din
Mr.
si
Chairman.
Richard Cruz. Mr. Richard Cruz, kamusta po kayo? Na-high blood daw po kayo?
Ay, hindi po. Nagkaroon po ako ng gastrointestinal bleeding. Yes po.
Sir Richard, hindi po kami husgado ha. Huwag po kayong masyadong ma-stress o ano lang po ito. Kailangan lang po tayo makagawa ng mga batas. At kayo po ay nakakatulong dito sa mga ganap na to. At ano po kayo? Relax lang. Ano po ito? Para po to sa bayan. Yun na lang po ang isipin ninyo. Nakakatulong tayo sa bayan. Opo. May gusto
Mr.
po kayong
Chair.
sabihin? May gusto po kayo? Sandali lang, Gerard. May gusto po ba kayong sabihin, Sir Richard?
Wala na po.
Opo. Okay, Sir Gerard.
Mr.
Gerard-
Chairman, gusto ko
Gerard
pong
Santos, opo.
magpasalamat po sa Senate Committee po sa pagkakataon pong ito. At ayun po kanina po, isa rin po sa mga dahilan kung bakit din po ako nandito. Yun, na-invite po ako, salamat po. At gusto ko pong mag-shed light and wakasan din po yung stigma dito po sa ganito pong mga kaso. Kasi po, talagang, yan nga, nabanggit nga ni Sandro, talagang nakakahiya po talaga na magsalita about yung mga ganitong klaseng cases. Kaya po ako, inabot nga po ako ng 5 years, bukod sa, yun nga po, wala po akong pedigree, ako po ay baguhan, nung po sa showbiz. So wala po talaga akong lakas ng loob para magsalita. So ako po, gusto ko pong magsilbing example po sa lahat na wag po silang matakot ngayon dahil ngayon po may boses na po ang lahat ng tao. Ayun po, at ayun po sa on the part naman po ng GMA ay yun po, magkaroon po ng safeguard pa, mas magkaroon pa po ng mga policies na talagang para mas maprotektahan po at lalo na po sa mid-level dahil po pwede po talagang balikan kapag may nireklamo ka po ay yung nireklamo nyo po, yung mga kasamahan niya po dyan, yung mga kaibigan niya ay talagang ano ka rin po, babalikan ka rin po nila. So, yun po. Sana po may makreate din po na policy and rule po sa ganun po. Again po, maraming salamat po, Senator Robin. Salamat po sa pagkakataon pong ito.
Isang tanong lang po sa GMA. Boss, si Mr. Gerald, nawalan daw ng trabaho sa GMA. Pwede ba natin bigyan ng trabaho? Alam kong di naman yung desisyon yan, pero pwede bang ano naman?
Mr. Chair, yun nga yung sasabihin ko, we don't have a say on the matter. Pero baka napanood naman ng mga boss yung statement nyo, Mr. Chair. Tingnan natin, Mr. Chair.
Maraming salamat po. Isang tanong na lang po ako kasi Ma'am Attorney Nancy G. Lozano, lagi pong nababanggit na meron tayong mga batas at meron tayong mga code na talagang hindi na pakinabang ngayon. Katulad daw po ng ating revised penal code. Naniniwala po ba kayo na obsolete na ito?
Sir, yes po. Actually po, since 2011, the Department of Justice has been doing activities or initiatives to revise and update the revised penal code. So the DOJ created a criminal code committee in as early as 2013, I think, and then in 2014 we come up with a revised, or parang in-overhaul niya po yung revised penal code by incorporating yung mga bagong laws. So there was a bill filed at the House of Representatives in 2011 and I think in 2017 po. And dito naman po sa Senate, meron pong na-file in 2016. It was filed by then Senator De Lima. But because there were two, yung version po ng sa House and sa Senate, magkaiba. So right now po the DOJ has created again or ni-revive po yung committee to consolidate po yung dalawang bill para po when we filed it sa House tsaka sa Senate po maayos na siya, and also ma-update na rin ulit because from 2014, 2017 and 2023 po, so marami na pong kailangan i-update. So yun pong ginagawa po ng DOJ. Thank you po.
Ma'am, napakahalaga po kasi nito. Tama po kayo, no? Kasi dito nakabase tayo eh. Ang batas natin dito nakabase. So makipag-coordinate po kami sa inyo. Sana, inshallah, hopefully, dito po sa ating panahon, mabago na po natin to, inshallah.
Yes po. Thank you, sir.
Maraming salamat po. Kung wala na pong magsasalita, pwede na po tayo sigurong mamahinay. Meron lang akong advice kasi maraming tumatawag sa atin na ang sinasabi, bakit daw natin parang pinag-iinitan ang Channel 7? Hindi po nangyayari yun. Wala po kaming pinag-iinitan dito sa Senado. Opo, at katunayan, kanina pa po naririnig nyo naman nyo si Senator Jinggoy na lagi niyang sinasabi na umaaksyon ang GMA7. At bakit daw nawala yung Channel 2? Bakit daw hindi na raw natin tinawag? Meron naman daw din kaso naman din daw sa Channel 2 na yung po kasing kaso na Gretchen Pulido na nasa ano na po yun, nasa court. Kaya mas minatamis po natin, nakausap po natin si Attorney Lorna Kapunan na pinag-usapan po namin talaga na wag na munang pag-usapan dito. Okay, meron pa pong isa, yung sa Channel 5, na sinasabi nila na ito daw po ay pinag-usapan na sa programa ni Senator Raffy Tulfo. Pero tinatanong din po ng tao, ba't hindi natin pinapatawag dito? Kaya po sana, Ma'am Miss Bernadine Mahinay, kung meron po tayong paraan na mapatawag din yung TV5, tsaka yung sinasabing biktima, makipagtulungan po tayo sa office ni Senator Raffy Tulfo. Inuulit ko po, mga mahal kong kababayan na nanonood at nandito, hindi po kami korte. Wala po kaming na magsabi kung sino ang guilty dito. Kami po nandito para gumawa ng batas, para tanungin po ang mga taong nandito, ang ating mga resource speaker, kung ano po ang pwede nilang makontribute sa atin. At mula po sa kanilang kontribusyon, tayo po ay gagawa ng mga batas. Kung ngayon man po ay nakasaksi po kayo ng meron pong na-contempt, hindi po ibig sabihin na guilty na po si Mr. Jojo Nones. Nagkataon lang po na sa amin pong aid of legislation, meron po siyang ayaw sagutin. Pero kapag yan po ay nasagot na niya, sigurado naman po ako na magkakaroon muli ng motion na siya ay palabasin o tanggalin ang kanyang contempt. Kung mga kababayan, huwag po tayo masyado mapaghusga dito sa usapin na ito dahil hindi po ito husgado. Ang mga nandito po ay tumutulong uli. Si Sir Nino Mulak, si Sir Sandro, ang NBI, si Attorney Topacio, si Gerald, si Mr. Jojo Nunes, si Mr. Richard Cruz, ang GMA, representative ng GMA, ang DOJ, wala po ditong nagsasabi na meron ng may kasalanan. Opo, ito po, lahat nito para makagawa po tayo ng batas. At katulad po ng sinabi ni Ma'am Nancy Luzano, meron na po tayo mga obsolete na mga codes at mga batas na kailangan na po nating ayusin. Yun lamang po, maraming salamat po. Suspindido muna po ang pagdinig na to. Mabuhay po kayo.